Today is going to be a webinar about sustainable design thinking. We will go first to introduce you a little bit the team. For the people you don't know yet, we have Alicia. Alicia, where are you?
Hey, I'm here, everybody. Hello.
So Alicia is the head of the Impact Generator School. She has been herself an instructor. She has been doing a lot of things. She's based in Lyon, originally from Russia. And we have been working together to bring the best of a sustainable course for you guys. Then we have Kevin. I think some of you got the opportunity to talk to Kevin. Kevin, are you around us?
Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Hopefully we're staying cool today.
Yeah, I hope everybody bring a bit of water. So Kevin is leading a bit the learner onboarding on the IGS, and he has a very big role. And for the ones that will join our program, he is a link between the school, the IGS, and all the new projects that we are launching for sustainability. So you will have the chance to meet him. Sabrina, I don't know, Sabrina, are you with us? Sabrina is our social media manager, but unfortunately, I think she still have a lot of work because 4 p.m. is a bit early in the afternoon. Hamza, so Sabrina is basically from Canada, but she's living in Paris, soon moving to London. Hamza, our great designer in Pakistan. I think our guys are very busy today. This little face here, Benjamin, it's me. I think that you know already. Divakar, that is our COO. Also, we are preparing a lot of things on the platform, so you won't see him today. He's from India, in Hyderabad, and he's based in France as well. And Richard, our great mentor, that is a professor of design in China and Hong Kong. But I think it's already late, so you won't see him. But for the people that will have the chance to enter a bit the Impact Generator School world, you will have the chance to meet all of us.
Okay, thank you very much.
We don't hear you, Alicia, I think.
Benjamin, if you just want to take over maybe for this part real quick.
Yes, I think we have a small technical problem. We don't know if the temperature is too hot in Lyon, but basically, what is the Hubers family? Hubers is a big ecosystem. We have members from all over the world. We have the learners, we have the people making project, we have the experts. The learner, usually they can become expert on the platform and get jobs. We have a community of instructors. We have more than 55 nationalities. So basically, diversity is our superpower. So I think Alicia, maybe here, Kevin, I leave you take over.
Sounds great. So everybody, if we haven't spoken to you yet, Lisa's coming back on board now. But here we are.
Sorry, I came back because my router doesn't work. I'm really sorry. So, okay, so I think somebody already explained about our huge family and what we are doing and how many people we already have and will have in the nearest future. Okay, so several words about Impact Generator School. So we are doing educational programs in the field of sustainability, very, very different topics around the subject, so very, very important nowadays. And this is not only about educational programs, because we're trying to get people opportunities at the end to get a job. So how it works, we have our educational programs. People come to our platform. It's online platform that every learner has an access. So you are learning with us during 8 weeks. Usually it's 8 weeks, like 8 modules. You are doing some little quiz, you get some educational programs, you watch some video materials, you read some articles that our instructors prepare for the course. And then as the next slide, we should do kind of like an experiment. It should be like a final task, let's say that. So our instructors preparing something like a final task for you, like a final exam, we call it experiment. So you do it at the end of the educational program. And just because we have several projects, this experiment absolutely related on this project. So you will do something not in a theoretical way, but something real. So you can implement it in a real life right after the course. So when you do it, the next step is like you have the possibility to get the job. Because we have our expert marketplace, because we have our projects about them, our colleagues will explain you later. You will have the possibility to use the skills in a real life. So that's how it works. We're trying to connect people who want to get extra skills, who are really interested in the topic of the sustainability. We help them to connect with the people who are growing their own business, who are trying to develop their own business ideas around sustainability. So that's how it works. So as you see, it's not only about education. And then the next turn is, I think, yeah, right, Kevin, the next slide. So I think I'll give the word to our instructors, Sylvie and Stefan, because they will explain more about the course Sustainable Design Thinking. Sylvie and Stefan, you're welcome to this call. And yes, your turn. And you muted. Sylvie, you're muted.
Hi. So everyone hears me now? Okay, perfect. Okay, so Stefan, let me go first. Okay.
Ladies first, ladies first.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so you can see that we are having very good culture here in Hopper's family. Thank you very much, Stefan. So I'm your instructor, Sylvie, but don't be fooled by the name displayed on the screen. I'm just using another laptop. Okay, so my name is Sylvie, not Katie. Okay, basically I'm from Taiwan, but I've been living in France for almost 3 years. Okay, I started my life in Paris since almost 3 years ago. But right now I just stayed, and I'm very happy to continue my journey in France as an instructor in sustainability. So based on the screen, you can see that my background is very comprehensive in terms of my journey in sustainability. So for example, I either had the experiences of an external consultant for in those big 4 firms in KPMG or PwC, or I used to be an in-house sustainability manager in IKEA Hong Kong as well. So and also I got my experiences in ESG rating consulting firm in EcoVadis in Paris, France as well. So basically my journey for sustainability and my experiences are pretty comprehensive. So my course design is much more likely to be for the practical side of the design. So I hope you enjoy my course. Okay, thank you very much.
Great job, Sylvie. So everyone, I'm Stephen Blackman. I'm from Barbados. We have someone from Taiwan and Barbados and different parts of the world. I'm very interesting. I've been based in France for about 11 years now. I'm currently a professor of marketing at OSU. So we actually, at my business school, we actually apply DDRS, how to actually link CSR strategies to business models. I have worked in the corporate level as a vice president in NGOs, in sustainability, under the UN, for example, the African Union as well. And generally, I have as well as having on before. I had one of the best ideas in Europe back in 2016. So that's actually very fun activity. I've consulted in many incubators. So I've accompanied several entrepreneurs, several designers, and understanding how can they innovate and apply new business models. So on my end, yes, the theoretical side, being a professor in business school, is one part, but also I worked in the field, and I have hundreds of clients who actually succeeded in building new business models and ideating how to improve and how the world through sustainability models.
Okay, next slide, please. Okay, for the course content, Stefan and I have already designed 7 modules for the course. So basically, you can see that based on the background and experiences that Stefan and I have already offered for you, this is like the perfect combination of a theory and practical experiences that we can offer for you within this course. So for the, as a summary, for the 7 modules that I would like to offer to you, for example, this course, for me, for my part, I would like to introduce you to this course because I would like to equip you with all the skills and the concepts with the skills that we can prepare you for the CSRD oriented and aligned jobs and skills that you are going to face in the European markets. Because right now we are, for example, right now I'm based in Paris, so I would like to help people to find jobs in this European context of sustainability. So for example, which is something is very important, is that if you want to find a job in sustainability, there are 3 aspects that you need to pay attention to. First is the sustainability policy in a company, and second, sustainability actions that you are going to take to make your policy to be executed. And the rest of that is, which is also very important, is your sustainability reporting. Okay, so when you go through all the 7 modules, you're going to equip yourself for the 3 aspects of these skills. So for example, in my part, for example, in my modules, in the very first slides, in the very first module, we are going to share with you what does it mean by triple bottom line theory, which means that we can offer you the framework of how the sustainability policy can look like. And also, we are going to offer you some very practical and technical terms, such as, for example, what does it mean by NPS? What does it mean by help centers? Okay, and the last one is like, what does it mean how to make a sustainability reporting? Okay, so for example, that's why I designed 1 module specifically to share with you how Netflix, okay, can be the good case study to navigate the principles to write sustainability reporting. Okay, with my experiences for the GRI guidelines and also CSRD guidelines, and as well as the EcoVadis rating modules as well. So how about Stefan? Would you like to share something about your part?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much, Sylvie.
Okay.
Now, once again, people often confuse what design thinking is. They think it's about being creative and having wonderful ideas and being, I don't know, some genius that has a one-shot idea that works. Now, the thing is that what I try to emphasize, especially coming from an entrepreneurship and an academic background, that design thinking is actually a science. So actually, it's a scientific method to design and the thinking as well. So we actually are going to outline the processes needed to iterate this business models. So for example, in module 2 is going to be 1 model, empathy. Empathy, and we're going to look at personas. How can we create personas that match the current CSR demands, that match the current economical and sustainable demands? Also, understanding empathy is not, as they always say, actually being in that person's shoes, but being able to actually test your business model and use the data you receive from understanding, or the feedback from the client to that business model to then iterate the best MVP. MVP, that will come normally in our module 5. Instead of wasting your time building the product all at once, putting everything out there, we show you then how to actually find the best testable ideas. And as we mentioned as well, getting employed is very important. But once people don't see that, this course is not only about designers and not about entrepreneurs, not only about people who are managing in companies and in CSR, but anyone who wants a job. What we always understand is, how can we define a problem? Everyone has problems. Everyone needs their problems to be solved. But how you frame that problem, how you quantify that problem, how you qualify that problem, even interview for any job, that shows the customer, that shows the potential employer or client or stakeholders why you're the person to get that done. And that's what separates those who receive the investment funds, if they're entrepreneurs as well, from those who get a thank you, goodbye.
Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, so based on the screen that we can see that throughout the 7 modules, there are not just the theories on the screen that you can see, but also we also prepare and designed a lot of activities and assignments for you to go through, because we would like to gain some hands-on experiences throughout the course. So for example, me personally, okay, I would like to share with you the module that I like most, which is the case study of the Netflix, because okay, I used to be a CSR reporting consultant in KPMG, and this is the thing that I'm most professional at. So I would like to share with you that why CSR reporting could be one of the most step from your whole learning cycle, because based on the CSR reporting, it could help you to pave the way for your next step, or even the next 3 to 5 years of your plan, your roadmap for your next rounds of sustainability policy. And this is how it can prepare for you, okay, for the next cycle of your policy, action, and reporting as well. Okay, so either you're the startupper, okay, you're the owner of the startup company, or you're the job seeker, this course would help you to develop the necessary skills and concept for you to navigate your job or to navigate your clients as well. Because you're gonna know, if you're the owner of the startup, you have to know what they're looking for and what kind of services they're looking for you, okay, to offer them as well. Okay, so thank you very much. This is our presentation as instructors. And most important of all, I can give you some keywords. So for example, after all this course, okay, so like all those skills that I have already mentioned, like what does it mean by NPS, what does it mean by those help centers, and what does it mean by the Scamper methodology, especially the aspects of modified aspects, okay? It means that, for example, you can look for like, data sustainability data analyst, or the double materiality analyst as well. Okay, so we have some keywords to help you to navigate your job search or to navigate your journey with your clients as well, as an owner of, as a business owner of the startup as well. Okay, thank you. So maybe Kevin is going to do some presentations about the collaborative brands in our community development.
I think that part will be for Divakar.
Okay, Divakar. Thank you. So the floor is yours.
All right. Hi, everyone. There are, I think, Sylvie and Stephen have given you more context about the course. And I would like to give you more context of what we're building at Hubbers. So I've just created one slide that could put everything in to your vision. So you could see the products that we have on the Hubbers platform. We have communities, we have events and contests, there are collaborative spaces, expert marketplace, impact generator school, that's an edtech product that we have. And then corporate innovation, which is a consulting wing. So communities is a place where you could build a community or be part of a community to do community-oriented projects, or even to start your own community of the area that you belong to. And then events, there are a lot of events coming in, and you can participate in those events to network and also to meet great people, and also to gather ideas for you to build your products or services. And then contests is a space where all the creators on the platform will be able to do contests to crowdsource ideas. So they can crowdsource ideas or even solutions for their products and services. And then collaborative spaces is the area where we have been building AI-powered SaaS tools to accelerate the product development process. And once you are done with your course, you will be able to find a lot of opportunities under Expert Marketplace, and you can work on the brands that we're building. So through all the courses that we're deploying, we are also building 34 brands in-house that will be powered with all the ecosystem, which means the resources that we have, both technical and human resources that we have. So we are going to launch 34 in-house brands that are inclined to the 17 SDGs. So either you could be part of the for-profit brands, or maybe if you're completely focused on the purpose, you could also participate in non-profit brands. So these brands are completely inclined to SDGs, and we do the ideation, we do everything, and you can also have the opportunity to get paid in tokens before we start raising funds and scale up those brands. And I think Benjamin will cover about what are those brands and how you're going to build them and etc. Thank you.
It's very nice. I think it was a part of Kevin, because Kevin will be the project manager for most of them.
Great, thank you. So these are just sort of initial ideation of some of the brands we will be associating with each of the 17 SDGs. We'll have half of the 34 that are for-profit, half that are non-profit. So just some examples here of ideas, but we do have a few that we'll be launching shortly here. And so these 6 are going to be our first 6 that are launched, so the first movers within Hovers. So I'll just pick 2 and give you all a little bit of an explanation on those 2, so you have a general idea. So for instance, Breathe Well, and just want, before I get into them, so these are probably not the logos we'll end up going with. Like Divakar was explaining, we have contests. So each of these brands will be associated with a DAO, or a decentralized autonomous organization. So anybody associated with the brand will have voting rights for the contest, basically. And so people will be able to put in their ideas for the contest, and then it will be democratically voted upon who wins the actual tokens at the end of the contest. So that's one of the the positive benefits of decentralization and tokenization of the network. So for instance, Breathe Well, we've partnered with a company called Polytrack for tracking air quality. And so this is a project we will have to do more ideation upon. But basically what it is measuring PM 2.5, which is one of the highest causes of respiratory diseases and health problems in a lot of our cities. And this is something where we have to distribute a large amount of sensors. Polytrack already has the technology. We just need the manpower and the ideation on how to get that technology out. And so they want to partner with us, and you can be able to use what you've learned through this course to be able to implement, let's say, in that track, if that was interesting to you. Or for instance, Wild Patch, that will be a decentralized biodiversity project where we'll be distributing seed packets to people that live in cities and can add biodiversity to small areas within the city. So it would be funded by sponsors that we would have to find as well. So there will be a lot of roles in ideation, design thinking, maybe even design thinking for the app that would have to go with Wild Patch, so people can see all these new biodiverse regions that are going to be implemented in the cities all over Europe and all over the world. So just 2 examples, but as you can see, we have 6 that we'll be starting out with. And you'll be able to, look at what we have available on our expert marketplace that Divakar had briefly mentioned there, and see if your skills would align with the specific needs of each of the collaborative brands that we'll be launching, and if your interests align with them as well. So you might not be interested in biodiversity, but maybe you're interested in solar power, or maybe you're interested in clean water. Or our digital nomad brand that we'll be launching. So there'll be a lot of different options for us moving forward from the course to be able to participate in some of these sustainable projects we have. Went a little bit quicker than we had imagined. We do have quite a bit of time for Q&A. I'd love if anyone had any questions. We'd be more than happy to go ahead and open the floor at this point to questions about Hovers, or to our instructors here as well. We can go ahead in either direction you all like to go. Don't be shy.
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
I didn't get that. Probably you talked about it, but would this course end in a traineeship on an apprenticeship.
Hello, is this Francisco speaking?
Yeah.
Okay, so Francisco, could you define a little bit more about your question? So are you still the student in the school? So that's why you're looking for apprenticeship?
No, I'm already done with university.
Okay.
Like, will we land a job at the end of the course?
So
That's the main question. Yeah.
I can go ahead and take this. So really the thing is, we can't guarantee anyone a job. We don't know, how you'll perform in the course, or, anyone's level of participation in the course. But what we can say is there'll be jobs available. So everything will be, a case-by-case basis, and you'll have proper training, like Sylvie and Stephen had mentioned, to start pursuing those other fields as well. So we will have availability, but we can't necessarily guarantee, just because you took the course, that you'll be able to be pushed in a role. We never know, how much you'll necessarily participate, things like this, but we will have opportunities available, absolutely.
Okay, Francisco, probably I can have some feedback for you from my side. So for example, yeah, like what Kevin has already mentioned, maybe there's no guarantee about the job, but I would like to assure you that there are some terms and concepts and skills that you can put on your CV once you completed this course, especially after you got the certificate from our course. Yeah, because the course design is very much practically oriented. So for example, especially for example, because so far we still have no idea how about your job prospects. For example, what kind of job that you're looking for. For example, are you looking for a salesman or analyst or the data analyst as well? So we have no idea about your profile so far. But what we can guarantee at this moment is that there's some concepts that they can be a plus on your CV. Like at least you can prove to people that after this course, you have already developed some ideas and skills after this course. Okay, and this is how we can. This is how this kind of concept can even help you and prepare you for your job interview as well. So if you are interested, we can talk more. And after you enroll in this course, okay. With my experiences, I hope I can help you to some extent.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm in the library right now. There's a question here. So here we have a question from Valentina. Okay. Does this course to have some clarity.
Okay, I will take this one.
Okay.
So basically, okay, what we are building in Urbers is a possibility to involve yourself in positive action, creating positivity through the framework of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Our partner and us, we are building a new project. We give you opportunity to train on it. So as was mentioning Sylvie, not only you learn about more conceptual and very skill-oriented concept, plus you experiment on real case that we are going to launch. As most of you know, as you are all smart people, for each project, we have an ideation phase. So at the ideation phase, we don't know if the project will go to the next step. So we will give opportunity to some people to join us and to ideate. So that is, as it's mentioned, for the people that fill the form, that is what we propose, either kind of a learning track or experience track. If you have already experience in sustainable design thinking, ideation, we will have some jobs available from September. Some are tokenized when we are in ideation phase. Some will be paid on contract base. Okay, so that is mainly the scheme we have now. So I hope it answers your question. So it depends really much, Valentina, if you have chosen the experience track or the learning track. Learning track is for people that need still to perfect a little bit their skills, that are very, and let me be very clear, as I'm the CEO of Uber, we want people passionate about sustainability, passionate about bringing positivity. If you are just looking for a job, there's a lot of jobs everywhere. I'm sure you will have the possibility to find. We really want people that want to change the world, that want to take one of the SDG, one of the projects, and to bring it forward. For those people, we will have a lot of possibility, a lot of job openings, but it will be step by step. And as Sylvie said, it's not because you take 200 euro courses that you will have a full-time job for the rest of your life. So it's the entrance door to a bigger world for people passionate about sustainability.
Like me and Stefan.
Like Stefan and Sylvie.
Yeah, we pour all our passion and energy into this course design, and I believe you're gonna feel it.
I have a question myself, huh?
Okay.
Where are the entrepreneurs? Where are those who want to create as well?
Yeah, I got the same question as well.
That's good. That's the one job, but you also offer more things. Start your own business, create new projects. I have contacts with many incubators here at Hubbers, also outside of Hubbers. You know, the many opportunities are out there. So you get personalized feedback. Maybe you're meant to be a freelancer, you know, as well. Maybe you may find a niche that only you can fill. So yeah, jobs are there. They're possible. But again, look at the grand scheme of things. There are more things than just simply jobs. So.
Hi, I have a question. Hi, Stephen. I'm Isaiah from Trinidad.
Ask me that. Hey.
Okay, so sorry, I just signed up for this today because I found it yesterday, so I am lacking a bit of information. But what I'm getting from Benjamin, so this is the course that you and Kate are offering, is a paid course that we all have to. So we have to pay a fee to join this course, and then when we access these certifications, then you have the possibility of working on a project dedicated to one of the sustainability goals, correct?
That is correct for the one choosing the learning path.
For the one choosing the learning path. Okay. I don't know, maybe, so for example, for me, I worked at a nonprofit in the in Trinidad and Tobago that dealt with some of the SDGs, but I don't think like it's very difficult to find someone that really have all of the experience required and that the courses might be beneficial to anyone despite their experiences. Are there any alternatives to participating in the course? Let's say like a program whereby you undergo the course and then you pay the money back once you're successfully within the organization. So this is where my mind was thinking, because I was initially thinking, how is Hubbers a sustainable business model? And I guess through the payment of these courses, but I guess it's an upfront commitment, especially when you have a lot of people that's unemployed in this chat. Is there more accessible ways? Sorry, this is a very loaded question. More accessible ways to accessing the program and joining what seems to be a really good venture, I guess.
It's a very good question. Basically, we want to offer to the people that need full scholarship, the possibility to enter the program and to make an agreement with us where they will have the possibility to, as you say, it's also a question of business model. We are all smart people. We know that it takes organization, it takes time to create the courses. So it's a give and take, you know. For the people, and some of you will receive that possibility directly through my LinkedIn or by email. We will give you the possibility to join our courses and sign a small agreement with us to say, okay, you don't pay for the course, but you will be able to help us on ideating for a few hours. We are thinking about 17 hours to stay very committed to the 17 SDG. You will be committing 17 hours of your time within 3 months after you graduated, you are certified, to others. That will be a possibility we want to afford, because we know that even if it's not extremely expensive, not everyone has a possibility to afford that class. Does it answer your question, Isaac?
It answers perfectly. Thank you so much, Benjamin.
You're welcome. Okay, another 2 questions, guys. Feel free to ask us anything you have in mind. Okay, Yogun, very nice to hear about you. Thank you. We would be happy to have you, Yogun, Idris Olalekan.
But I myself have a little question. So this could be for Benjamin or for Kevin. I'm just wondering that if all the people who are going to register for this program will be revealing like what kind of job in sustainability they are going to seek for. So I mean, because this is how can help us as instructors to know more if there is any additional information that we are going to provide them throughout the whole course, throughout the whole program. Okay, because I know, because just like Ieza just mentioned, because a lot of people are just job seekers in this program, so I'm very concerned about what they can benefit from it.
I think that is a very it's the main question that everybody can have. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a bit older than you guys, and what I have noticed in a career,
Okay.
companies are looking for people having skills.
Okay.
That means
Sure.
when, and I know that all of you are maybe answering a lot of job posts on LinkedIn, Indeed.
Okay.
Sometimes you need to send 200
Application.
CVs before getting even one answer.
Yes.
So it's especially today with AI, we have the feeling it's even more complicated. But the reality is how you stand out. And me, I have been employing maybe, I would say, 500 people in my life, doing one-to-one interview. And what I like, it's people having skills that can be directly actionable. So, and it's how we build those programs. We are building programs that not only you will learn things like most of you at university, master program, MBA, whatever, but you will have a practical experience on having done something. So when you go to an employer, you will be able to say, yeah, I know the theory, but look, I have been working on that project and that project. And that experience is very much looked upon from the employer point of view. So if you want to stand out, you need to generate experience that you can bring to someone. So and that is what we want to bring to you guys. Of course, everyone want to get a job and earn money, but the job market is hard. So there's a lot of competition. So get the skill, show that you are able to do something. And that is why we are focusing on that program. You learn, we provide you experiment on real case projects that are related to sustainability, really cool project that makes you very happy to work on this project because you have the feeling to bring positivity to the planet, and then you get a job. Get a job doesn't mean you pay 200 euro a course and you get a job from others. You get a job, you are equipped to you have the skill to get a better job and to say, guys, look, I went through a program where I have been working on different type of sustainability project. Then we do also community management. I'm managing a community, so I can do the same for you. I have been doing digital marketing, and I have that experience. I know because at the end of the day, in a company, to bring a project from a place at the origin, at the very beginning to the end, it's a succession of tasks. You need to add task, and that make the full picture. And you are part of all the tasks that are needed.
So we have question from Addie. So Benjamin, are you going to take?
Yeah, for the
question?
experience track, again, for the experience track, people get financial reward. So as I mentioned before, we are building and ideating new projects. So we have two types of projects. Some are non-profit, so that means they are not really here to make a lot of money. Okay, but it has a very positive impact on communities, local communities, people, maybe on water, maybe on animals, maybe on land, maybe on. So that is one type of project. Then we have projects that means to make money. So it's for profit. So we will ideate project on these two tracks. So we will have two phases. The first phase is when we ideate. So, and it's what Kevin explained you. That is tokenized. That means you have a part of the project, and if the project goes to the next step, you have the possibility to get a paid job. You have the possibility to be part of the job, part of the project. But if the project fails, then you are happy to have already get a very good experience, to have been participating in a project that that can bring you maybe your next job.
Okay. So Andy got his answer. But one more question, Benjamin. I'm just wondering if after this info session and people still have some questions coming up, so how can they contact us? Like if they have questions for the instructors.
Most of people are connected to us
Okay.
when we are on Zoom, because that's how, guys, and I'm very happy to see you today. It's how we meet.
Okay.
So of course they can come to us. We have, and that Divakar, I don't know if it's already too early, but we have a community site on the platform so we can invite people there as well, but that will be during the summer. So. And then Kevin just gave you his email address, so you will also have the possibility to write email to Kevin directly.
Okay, so if the learners, they have also questions for instructors like Stefan and I, they can still write to Kevin, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You are the instructor. You are not the administration of the IGS. So of course, any question for people that will be participating, any question that is relating to the course can be asked to Sylvie and Stephen. But once you will be onboarded, you will be directly part of the community on your specific courses, Divakar. So that means you will be always able to talk to us directly.
Okay. So I believe Stefan and I will be very happy to welcome your questions. Okay. After this info session. Okay.
Do we have a last question? Don't be shy. Okay, guys, if you have no more question, I think we can wrap up. First, to tell you thanks very much to have taken a bit of time to participate. We were very happy to have you in. We will be sending you follow-up messages. So feel free. If what we do resonate with you, but you cannot, for any reason, join us this time, it's fine. We are building things, community maybe that you will be able to join in your country, in your city. If you want to be involved, talk to us. We try to keep that very friendly. There's always a room for someone motivated. We will be working on a lot of projects in coming years. So if we don't take a path together now, our road will be able to cross somewhere in the future. So maybe a last word for you, Sylvie and Stephen.
No, for my part, it's okay. I'm just welcoming, all the questions after the session from you guys. Okay.
Come ready to ideate, innovate, consult, learn, and grow.
I feel Georgian that is just arriving. There's maybe a time lapse. So a big round of applause for Sylvie and Stephen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank very much to everyone. Very happy to have you here. Eryogun, it's good. Thank you, Elena. Eryogun, just ask your question, please.
Yeah. So we have one more question here.
Bye, Bayer. Yeah, Eryogun, you can go ahead. Eryogun, can you maybe you just wanted to say yeah like that?
Okay.
Okay. It's okay, great. Thank you. What?
Sorry, that was a mistake. Thank you very much.
We can hear you now. Please go ahead. Bon, send us a message.
That was a mistake. I just want to say, yeah, that was a mistake. Thank you very much.
It was interesting. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Okay.
Thanks to you. Talk to you soon.